So I thought I'd do a quick checkup on plants. Apologize for the noise there, that's the AC unit. Hibiscus is doing really well, putting out all kinds of new growth. Oh, it looks like there's actually a flower coming there. My mom gave me this rosemary, so I'm going to put that into this planter to replace the one that died on me. And of course that'll give me lots to propagate from and cook with and that sort of stuff, so thank you, Mom, for that. Peace lily's doing okay. Got some new growth coming on too. Took a little bit of burn when I forgot to water it one day. The Meyer lemon is doing really well. We had some rain last week and I was looking at these leaves and they had a glossy, waxy sheen on the surface. So I think we're finally achieving some much better plant health. We're starting to get up the pyramid, the plant health pyramid, and seems to be really recovering. It's due for some watering, and everything else could use a little water, so I'm going to give them a shot of foliar feed. Probably do some C-stem and some forage foliar, and might put a little sea shield in there. Olive tree is coming back. I gave it its big pruning that it needed, and it's really bouncing back nice. I'm probably going to replace some of this soil with some Coast of Maine. This is like an old mix of like heavy soil, and it's just this thing, this pot. If it were potting soil, it would make maybe 20 pounds, but this thing's a good like 60, 70 pounds. So I'm going to try and shake some of that out and replace some of that soil with better soil and get things a little lighter for being able to move it around. Turmeric is doing fantastic despite our sunlight here. I'll just give you a shot of the canopy that's blocking a good portion of the sunlight for most of the day, but we do get a little like early afternoon shot here, and between that and refracted light, these are doing well. Of course, I've given them some intense foliar feeds with C-stem, forage foliar feed, sea shield, some Neutralive Grow and Vitality, you know, a good mix. And this is the other ginger that I've had, and this is, you know, growing well and putting on good leaf growth and all. That, of course, has had a foliar as well. This is a lavender, which I have to learn how to care for a little better. Actually, probably pot that up to a bigger pot. It's just it's hard to keep up with watering and not overwater in that pot. Excuse me. And then this ginger here is just starting to pop. If you recall, in a recent video, we transplanted that ginger that was started in this pot, and we did into here along with the sweet potatoes. Sweet potatoes are taking off nicely. Ginger is starting to pop through here, as you can see. And I went back and plugged in a couple of peppers, a couple of pepper plants and a couple of basil plants. And actually I think we're already missing a couple of those, but anyway, things are taking off in there. This turmeric that I showed last time had re-sprouted, and I got another one on my bins and a little bit of my soil that was saved from my mom, and I transplanted a bunch of that in here. This is packed full of turmeric, and there's still a whole bunch of turmeric in here that needs to get planted into something else so it can keep growing like crazy. But anyway, propagation is doing well, and this is my horseradish from way back that was getting huge in the pot with the turmeric back in the greenhouse, and it's been transplanted down to smaller and smaller plots while it was out of my care, so now it's back in my care, and we'll try and get it to propagate out. So, sorry if I'm getting a little long-winded and babbly, just thought I would try and share everything that's going on here. So I'll give you a shot of this after I transplant this new rosemary in here. Got it out of the pot. You can see the root ball. As soon as I went to pick it up, I said, hey, wait a minute. You're not one, you're 3 different rosemary plants. Very smart planting technique from a greenhouse perspective for making rosemary that grows out like this, that has lots of stuff you can cut off for cooking with in a short period of time. So brilliant planting technique, And actually gives me 3 rosemaries going into this pot, along with the poor old one. That's a different type of rosemary that's in that pot. So this is Rosemary officinalis right here. That, I can't remember exactly what that is, but it's a slightly different strain of rosemary. Alright, on with it. Alright, so it's in. I just dug a big hole in there with my hands, plunked it in, backfilled it, packed it nice and tight. Gonna foliar feed, drench everything. Gonna give these a good heavy watering, and that'll be that for now. Alright, I think that's it for tonight. Thanks for watching the Pharmacy Seeds Network.